What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Tiege Hanley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Tiege Hanley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people, and I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self-care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now, and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Tiege Hanley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Tiege Hanley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. What's going on is Anton. Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Thank you for tuning in for another edition of the Millionaire Morning Show. I am your host, Anton Daniels. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Somebody said, Anton, you're super late today. You pushed the time back. I was trying to get some people up on the platform. Some people had reached out and acted like they wanted to come on a platform, and so I was giving them an opportunity to do so. I'm an equal accountability partner. Needless to say, they dropped out. Aww. I need an conversation. You know what I'm saying? So we here. What up? What up, friends? What's going on? How y'all feel? Phenomenal show last night. It's a lot of women that's feeling some type of way about me. I didn't know that. The black women is saying that I only talk to black women. The white women is saying that I'm too harsh on them. So everybody running in the Victim Olympics. Thank you, Christopher Williams. One thing is for sure and two things is for certain. I don't know if you can see it on me. I don't know if you can feel it on me. But I will tell you this. I feel good. I feel good, man. I do. I feel good. So it's Wednesday. Wednesday is the one day that we don't live stream at night unless we're doing a Patreon live stream. And fortunately and unfortunately for you, I would not be doing a Patreon live stream today because I did it yesterday. The blessing in that is that if you did not catch the live stream and you are a part of the Bag Chasers, I don't know what's going on. If you did not catch the live stream and you are a part of the Bag Chasers, I re-uploaded it this morning for you guys to be able to check out. So that's the blessing. I want to say something, but I don't want to make a joke because then it's going to sound gay. I feel like it's something stuck in my throat. Oh. Hey, you. do you know how good you got to feel about yourself to be so enamored with yourself and to be laughing about yourself? I think that I am the greatest person to myself. Like, I believe that I'm the funniest person to myself, that I'm the most gorgeous person to myself. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I am in love with myself.
I am smitten with myself. I am. I am. I just love me. I love being me. I love everything about me. I am so thankful that God made me who I am in this time, on this earth, in this space. And I don't envy nobody. I don't want nothing that nobody else got. I'm not jealous of nobody. I'm happy for other people when they succeed and when they successful. I'm thankful when other people get money. You know? Okay, so like yesterday, for example, was payday, right? Payday for me, payday for everybody else. So the first thing that I do is I start sending out the checks, baby. And I'm gorgeous. Talk to him, K. Cooper. And I'm gorgeous. And I'll be so excited to pay other people. And it'd be like, man, I can't wait to get this money out to people. And I gotta send out paychecks. I got another payday coming at the end of the month that I gotta send to people that is not content creators, that's outside of the content creators. So we do a net 30 for everybody else. So Marietta says it's called vanity, and vanity is a sin. You think so, Marietta? So you think that because I love myself, that means that I'm vain? How was that vain? King Solar Man says, "Be humble and sit down." Black people always want to humble you, don't they? Black people always want to humble you. They want you to be so down and out. They want you. Now, if you down and out and you dusty and you broke and you be like Kevin McCall, they're gonna be like, look at you. But if you're confident and you say, I'm in love with myself. I'm thankful to God that he made me who I am, and I don't have any jealousy for anybody, but I'm thankful for the lot that he gave me and for the place that he made me, the time that he made me in, and all of that. You vain. Listen. Love you. Love you. Love you. Be in love with yourself. Do you know that being in love with yourself and loving you is the first step to being whole inside of a relationship? One of the reasons why I have such good relationships and I have such a good circle around me is because I loved me first before I started loving everybody else. I love me first before I start loving everybody else. I can't focus on you until I get my own self together now, can I? No. They want you to be so down. They want you to hate. They want you to suffer. They don't like when people become successful. I don't think that that's vanity. I think that that's confidence. And I love confidence. And I love being around people that love themselves and have self confidence. So, listen, if that's what bothers you, then I'm sure that you can find your tribe of dusty people that you can find to be in that space also. You know what I'm saying? Miss Sanchez, why you say I'm the sweetest? Why you say I'm the sweetest, Miss Sanchez? You see that? Now, the ladies tend to think differently that know me in real life. They say, wait a minute, no, don't you go for that ensign. They said, you the sweetest. The Patreon members know that I gave them all. I give them every single gem. I don't hold back. I did a live stream last night. These past like 5 live streams has been crazy. I give them every single gem that I have. I show them all of my receipts. I show them what I get paid. I gave them the game on what my next move is. I told them what they should be doing and to mimic the same situation. Y'all got to find a group of people that love y'all, man. Shout out to the bag chasers. Shout out to the Patreon members. Shout out to the bag chasers. Miss Sanchez said that I'm sweet. So you can feel how you want to feel. I'm only listening to Miss Sanchez right now. You know what I'm saying? Taylor says, watch out, Anton. They gonna say that's why Detroit didn't send you an invite. They did send me an invite. Y'all don't understand content creation? Wait, you don't think I got an invite? You don't think bro, the city reaches out to me every other day, literally. Hey, we got this opportunity. Oh man, do you know that the city of Detroit actually reached out to me to be their content, like to control content creation for the city? That's the honest to God truth. Listen. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Just because I say what I say don't mean this ain't. Chuck says a lot of people be hating on. That's what we gonna talk about today. We gonna get into that. That's what we gonna get into today. We're gonna get into that today. I want to take a Wednesday and get into it a little bit. I don't know why I'm in such a good mood today. Everything just working. Everything is working out the exact way that it's supposed to be. Everything is working out the way that it's supposed to be. Even when I lose, I win. Man, I'm so good. Oh, man. Love yourself, y'all. Love you. Love you. I love you. And so you should love you. I love me also. We're going to have a good time today. So I don't know where to start off. You know what? Let's start off with crime. Well, hold on. Let's get a little bit of Jesse says that would be super to be in control of the Detroit content. Have you been as you have been doing from the start of your channel? Honestly, you know why I haven't accepted it? Because I don't think they got enough money for me to segment my time. My time is shot. I don't have time to do everything. So, in order for me to even entertain certain other things, I have to create some space. Aw, these chicks has been out here in force. Let me see where I got the privacy. Dog, do you know I got a privacy complaint from a video from 2 years ago? I literally just got a privacy complaint from a video from 2 years ago. How you gonna be on my platform and on my panel, and then you send me a privacy complaint? Let's look at it. Let's see what the privacy complaint is about. Let's explore this. We have time today. I don't have a live stream tonight, so let's explore this. Let's go to my email. Gmail. Anton, you received a privacy complaint. Let's see what it is. I'm going to explore this with you guys in real time. All right. And then we're going to get to the super chats and then we're going to go from there. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. It says, oh, it's a little close. It says, we would like to inform you that we received a privacy concern about your content. Before we review the content, we would like to give you the opportunity to review and, if necessary, modify, remove, modify or remove any potentially private information within the reported content. Receiving this notice does not imply a violation of YouTube privacy guidelines and has no action and no action has been taken against your content or channel at this time. Please find below the list of the reported content within the timestamps. The timestamp is at 000. Okay, well then let's go ahead and check it out. See what they got happening in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? This is from over 2 years ago. No woman is bad enough to be a stepfather. Okay.
Pregnant chicks that babies just popped out. There's men out there. They gonna do it.
Oh, but we had known each other for a very long time. Like prior to everything, like, you know, before I even had my oldest, like we had known each other for a very long time. So
he was in your life when you was with the guy that you wound up having a 2-year-old with.
No, he was.
I'm saying y'all had known each other.
Yes.
And he. That's wild. I am always very perplexed at guys that get in a relationship with women that got kids. That's so wild to me.
Well, damn.
Yeah, but at a certain age, Anton, they all
say that more. Most women have kids, so who else are they going to be dating?
So I'm just be stuck with cats, is what you telling me, Anton?
No. Listen, I know that there's going to be guys that do it.
Right.
I'm not saying that their guys are not going to do it. All I'm saying is I'm always perplexed of what the mindset of the guy is that wind up doing it. Listen, do what y'all got to do. If y'all find them and y'all can trap them niggas. However,
trap them.
So I don't understand what the problem is. Such is life. It's just the way to go. Listen. On your way up, this is what's going to happen, all right? And I've been telling people this for a long time. Episodes that we shot, stuff that people said, they gonna come back 2 years later and say, I don't like the way that I talked. I don't like what I said on that episode and this and that and so on and so forth. So instead of them reaching out to me and saying, I got a new baby daddy, or I got a new man that I'm talking to, and he don't like the fact that, you know, I'm looking bad out here or whatever, and I said some stuff or whatever. Oh, can you please take it down, Anton? Or, hey, can you do me a solid? Instead of people reaching out to me, they go on YouTube and they do that. I get these type of emails all the time. This has been happening for the better part of 7 years, right? No, my videos don't get struck. I don't worry about that. So, you know, they go in and they do that type of stuff, and it is what it is. So, I don't know. I got to figure that out. I got to figure out what that is. Let me see. Let me see if I can edit this. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Edit video. No clue. No clue whatsoever. But like I said, it just is what it is. It's, you know, you're going to get this type of stuff on a regular basis. I don't know. No clue. Anyways, y'all ready to get started with the show? We got a good one lined up for y'all today. We got some subjects that I'm going to navigate through, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to have a lot of fun today. All right. That's what I can guarantee you. I can't guarantee you that that you're going to agree with me. I can guarantee you that we're going to have a lot of fun today. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and read some of these cash apps and super chats. You know what the rules are inside of the chat. If you don't know what the rules are, then ask somebody inside of the chat. I'm not going to keep on repeating it. Y'all adults, y'all should understand how you're supposed to move and when you're supposed to move and when you're supposed to do it. All right. Mike, that dude. I appreciate you, Mike, that dude. Thank you, my friend, for holding me down. Spencer Campbell in the building. Thank you, Spence. Spence, you've been holding me down for a while. Christopher Williams says, good morning. All of my debts will be gone in early 2026. Shout out to Chris. Heather says, thanks for the game last night. Yeah. Hey, shout out to the bag chasers. If y'all not Patreon members, if you're not bag chasers, make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. I re-uploaded the live stream from last night, and we got another live stream. We're going to do Stock Club this week. All right? Stock Club this week. We getting it popping. Stock Club this week. We getting it popping. Let me read some of these super chats. DeMarco Thomas says, love the real estate video. Crazy transparency. Yeah, I do my D-traders a solid by making sure that I show up on their stuff. And when I show up on your stuff, it's going to do numbers. If I do an interview with you, it's going to do what it's going to do. It just is what it is. AD, do you really be saying what the ninjas doing? What are the ninjas doing? I don't know what that means. What do you mean, what are the ninjas doing? I don't understand that. Chat for more says, good morning, AD. Just seen the Flux videos. Good interview. Also, good stream on Patreon too. Almost makes me want to dip into the YouTube world if I find something that I'm passionate about. Hashtag bag chasers. Well, you always got the information. My girl, Miss Sanchez. Thank you, Miss Sanchez. I appreciate you. Got to take care of our Sanchez. Just a brown girl in America says, good morning, Anton. You doing the Lord's work? I'd like to think so. Just a brown girl in America. I can't get in my email. The Patreon sends a code to it. Is there a way I can update it, or do I reach out to Patreon? You're going to have to reach out to Patreon, bro. Or you might have to change your email or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You might have to reach out to Patreon. Rashonda What Blackwell says, good morning, AD. I love you, young man. You love me. I love you more. Keep educating the masses. I know the sisters are on one nowadays. Not me, sir. I'm praying for all of us have an amazing day on purpose. Thank you, love. I love you. Keisha, what up, Keish? Says, morning, Anton. I love you and your content. My daughter rocks with you 10 toes down. Plus, you rock with my first cousin, Jason Whitlock. Shout out to Jason Whitlock. Love Jason. And I appreciate y'all. Again, make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. All right, y'all. I'm going to let y'all decide where we go today. You want to start with the videos of the people holding me accountable, or you want to start with the crime that's happening in the streets? I got a feeling I know what y'all going to say. Do you want to start with the videos of the people that's holding Anton from AntonDaniels.com accountable, or do you want to start with the people that are committing crimes in the streets? It's on you. It's Wednesday. It's on you. How you want to play it? Accountable, crimes of you, money. Let me see what the sentiment is in the chat. You want to see the receipts? We need a positive. Oh, it's going to be a positive day. Crime, videos of people, accountable. Videos of you, accountable. All right, well, so we'll start off with that. We'll start off with the accountability. All right. Accountability you want, accountability we get. So this first young lady, young whippersnapper that we have on the docket today, this young lady, she said that Anton from AntonDaniels.com, I don't necessarily like you, and I'm mad at you. Now, I did try to go back a little bit, but I couldn't find it. She did this video, and I might have to deep dive a little bit more further in the past because she actually removed it. But she did a video where she was complaining about breaking up her own family. All right. She did a video about breaking up her own family. I'll try to find it. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Content, fit the ball, because I probably need the whole reference. You know, it's hard to just tap into one and then you don't really get the other. You don't get the full context. See if I can find it. That's 50, 100. I made her go viral, and she wasn't happy about that. She didn't appreciate it. No, it was way before that. Way before that. Way before that. I don't even think it was in September. Now I want to know the whole context. I got to find it now before we even get into this. I wasn't going to look for it, but now we got to find out. Let me play this video and then we're going to get into it, y'all.
There's a creator on here on YouTube, Anton Daniels. Okay, that's his name. Okay, don't like him. Okay, I just saw him stitch a woman or whatever the fuck he does about the lady that was talking about how because they're not getting stamps this November. She has children. She's going to be stealing from Walmart. Okay, he is so just.
So let me give y'all a reference point. I want to make sure that we fully understand what she's talking about. I'm going to go ahead and get that video. Dang, people be taking the stuff that I create and then they stitch their own version of it. Good God. People take my content and they be moving quick with it. Y'all don't be wasting no time, do y'all? Y'all don't waste no time. Y'all are crazy out here in these streets. As soon as I be live streaming, is that what y'all do? Y'all just start recording immediately? Y'all just be like, skip it, let's go ahead and do it. So this is the woman that she's mad at me for reacting to and holding accountable, all right? Good God, y'all quick with it.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the fuck off for November. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you want motherfuckers start looting, it's gonna happen. Before my kids go broke in this bitch like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card. As soon as that bitch say, ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the fuck out. And I'm going to have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your ass so hard you going to think a Jet 2 holiday hit your bitch ass if you think I ain't finna walk out that store. And please follow me to that motherfucking car. If you feeling motherfucking froggy, bitch, you ain't going to make it back to your motherfucking position at that fucking Walmart store. I'm telling you. You want to take some link? Like, I don't be taking shit already.
So naturally, I said, no, guys, it's wrong to steal. You shouldn't be ghetto. You're actually making the community look bad. Don't do that. Don't steal. Listen, it's bad. I know that there's plenty of people that go through things. I was even poor. Guess what I didn't do? I didn't steal because it's wrong to steal. And no matter what you say, there is no reason for you to go out and steal out of Walmart. Don't you know how a lot of other people will be influenced by this type of thing, and then you're going to go out and do the same thing? And so Anton from AntonDaniels.com said, you know what? Listen, y'all should go back with your baby daddy. Do the right thing. Put yourself in a position. Stop tying yourself in to the federal government. Hey, be a better person. Act like you got some sense. So on and so forth. And so this woman says, I don't like him. I don't like the fact that he's holding women accountable and it's a black woman thing. It's a black woman thing. He's holding women accountable for stealing. And you know what? I don't like him for that. What is it? Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me, what is it that I need to, what is it? So y'all just want to dodge accountability completely. Don't say nothing to you. When you decide to upload a video to say you are going to go out and steal, I'm supposed to be like, you know what? I think that that's a reasonable thing to do. Is that what y'all like? Do you want me to defend you? You want me to defend degenerate behavior, bad behavior? Is that what we are supposed to do? Because honestly, I'm truly trying to understand exactly what the community wants. What does the community want? Do you guys want us to allow for you to just go out and run roughshod over just no rules, no nothing, do what you want to do when you want to do it? There's nothing that anybody could say to you. Just run out there and just run over everything. What do y'all want? What are y'all looking for? Chat, how would you react to this? If you come across this video when you're a YouTuber and then they voluntarily upload and they leave it up, that's real time. They left it up. They didn't take it down. They don't feel any regret, any of that type of stuff. They left it up. And they said, you know what? If I don't get my taxpayer dollars, if I don't get the dollars that taxpayers are spending, then I am going to go out and steal. And I dare somebody to run up on me. Otherwise, I'm going to put my foot in AA, and I dare somebody to follow me out to the car because I got something for them if they do that. How would you guys? Do you think that that's reasonable, or do you think that that's hate towards anybody? Would you say that that is a reasonable reaction for me? And I didn't even go in on the chick. That's the crazy part about it. I never even said nothing crazy. I was just like, you know what? This is wrong. You shouldn't do this. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And people need to do better. And we need to have, we need to do better. It's no reason why people should be out here doing this type of behavior because we're better than this. You should value yourself as better than this. But let's continue.
Okay, that's his name. Okay, don't like him. Okay, I just saw him stitch a woman or whatever the fuck he does about the lady that was talking about how because they're not getting stamps this November, she has children, she's going to be stealing from Walmart. Okay, he is so just, he's just, I can't stand him. I literally can't. And he only stitches black folks. I feel like
I only stitch black folks? Now, come on now. Come on. Y'all, you know what? And this is a narrative that's been happening for a long time. People have been saying Anton from AntonDaniels.com only talk about black people. And I be confused about that. I genuinely, they say that I only talk about black women. And I have never understood that. I've always been confused at that narrative. That has always been confusing to me. It's never made sense to me, ever. It's never made sense. Because if you just go through my content, I will tell you black women, shout out to all of my queens to be. I will tell you all of my black ladies, all right? Let's just go through. White woman, 17 hours ago. White woman, white women, all right? Mixed people, white women. We're going to get to her shortly too. National Guard, black woman put herself on child support. White woman. 4 people shot in Chicago. This is a nurse saying that people got HIV and STDs. Protesting, no kings. White people, sports betting. White couple. White women. Diverse black women talking about stealing. This is the stealing video. Stephen A. Smith, her black woman talking about Obama being the biggest grifter. White women. Jasmine Crockett. So what I'm trying to understand is, do y'all just see what y'all want to see, or do you because I'm going to be honest with you. Black women, if you're targeting, because I target degenerate behavior, I target what's happening in popular culture. If we just so happen to be talking about black fatigue at the moment, then guess what? That is the thing that's trending. That is the thing that I'm going to talk about. But I'll be honest with you guys, and I'm going to be absolutely transparent with you. It's not even remotely profitable to talk about or react to your content as it is to react to snow bunnies. Snow bunnies. Oh, I found her. Snow bunnies are way more profitable to talk about. Way more profitable to talk about. So I am an equal accountability smoke giver. I don't discriminate. If you decide that you want to upload something as less than ideal, guess what? We're going to continue to have a conversation. And just because you want to create a narrative, it ain't about you. Listen, you ain't even that important. But we gonna get there. So I finally found the video. This was the original video. Hold on, let me do this over. Found the video. Found it. I was trying to figure out, because I was thinking to myself, who is Harpo? Who is this woman? And why is she feeling some type of way about me? Right? Harpo, who is this lady? And I found it. Just found it right now. So we're going to go over the video that she's upset about. The original video. Now, this video is from 4 months ago. This woman has been holding a grudge from 4 months ago. Baby, you got to let that go. You got to let that go. This is her. You got to let that go, baby.
Y'all are not going to like this, but I'm saying it. Y'all can say I'm a hypocrite. Y'all can say you can't talk, blase, blase, blase. In this country, the way it is set up, okay, black men need to be with black women. If you are dating exclusively white women, you need to go to therapy, okay, and unpack that self-hatred that you got, okay? And all the rhetoric I hear about black women are this, black women are that, I don't want to hear it. It's bullshit. There are plenty of black women. Do you know how often black women seek out a man that's not black? Do you? Do you know how often black women seek out men that are not black?
I feel like I'm being lectured here, to be honest with you. So me people with some people it's like it'll be a because out on or
lived in a perfect and go get something else. If we lived in a perfect world where racism and Jim Crow laws and racism didn't exist, I wouldn't give a fuck. Because then love could be love. But at this, where we are right now, I heard this. Deontay Kyle, said it, but I heard it before I heard him say it. You have a low racial self-esteem. It should be an honor.
These people talk.
It should be traditional to be with a black woman. For black men. And I know y'all gonna be like, oh, but Amber, I was lost in the sauce. I did not know no better. And I always take it.
Is that a kid in the background? Single mother? Let me rewind that a couple notches.
Black men. And I know y'all gonna be like, oh, but Amber, I was lost in the sauce. I did not know no better. And I always take it. I always go, you know what? You're right. I did it wrong. I did not do what I am preaching to do right now. I did not do that. I know better now. When you know better, you do better.
Oh,
and
she heard.
There's not a man right now that's better suited for me than a man that is black.
So let me tell you the reason why I'm using this video as evidence, because she deleted the original video. I went through and I tried to find it, and she deleted the video that she uploaded about this. She deleted it. You know why? Because she didn't want you to hear that part. So she had a child and was in a relationship with a white man that left her. Now she's coming back to our fold and coming back and saying, well, no, black men, she never hold herself accountable, never said that she was the one that divested, which I think that anybody should be able to talk to anybody they want to when they want to. But she decided that she wanted to get into a relationship with a snow hare, become a single mother. Now she's coming back talking this racist nonsense. They think that they can rebrand. They think that they can come over here and get mad at me. And I never even said anything about her being with a snow hare or anything like that. I'm saying, why would you, because I got the memory of an elephant. It may have been 4 or 5 months ago before you decided to come on your rampage and say that you don't like me. She's a grifter. She's a grifter. She's a grifter. So she decided that she wanted to defect, which is cool. You can do what you want to do. But all of a sudden, you blackety black. You pro-black, you blackety black. Now it's an Anton problem. Now, let's continue.
Okay, so, and I'm assuming here, so give me a little bit of rope. Now that you are a single mother and you are no longer tolerated from different cultures or the men that you dated, for whatever reason, now you're putting your trauma on other people. Now, again, just give me a little bit of rope. I'm assuming here, and I'm always open to the possibility of being wrong. You're now putting your issues on other people because that's who you choose to exclusively align yourself with, because you don't feel accepted by a demographic of people that you used to date, and now you are no longer talking to, in a relationship with. And again, I don't know. I heard some babies giggling or something in the background. Now, all of a sudden, we are required to pick you because it is a privilege, according to your words, to be in your presence. You the prize. Is this a prank?
That's all I said. I never cursed. I never said nothing disrespectful. You put the information out there. You said that you used to be a divester. You thought that you was better than everybody else. You wanted to go and talk to a white man. He impregnated you, left you, and then now you out here holding black men accountable. Okay, so now that y'all got the full context, because I had to go and find the video. Now that we all aligned, okay? I wanted to make sure that we was all in the same space. Now let's go back to her video and let's see what she has to say about me, all right?
She has children. She's going to be stealing from Walmart, okay? He is so just, he's just, I can't stand him. I literally can't, and he only stitches black folks. I feel like this man is just like, what are the niggas doing? Okay, how can I platform and embarrass and humiliate them, or just find a way to fucking slam, and especially black women? Okay, that woman is not going to get her stamps. And then he said, oh, she's out there having babies out of wedlock. Called him ghetto. Call all this shit. Okay, saying they're still having babies out of wedlock and they expect the government to take care of them, blah, blah, blah. Do you think the government created SNAP benefits for black folks? Do you think the government, the US of A, said, let's create something specifically for black folks? Fuck no. They make that shit for white folks. Okay? All that shit.
The biggest grift, y'all. I'm telling you, I see it every single day. That's why I be so hard on these fake pro-black, because they think that we forgot what they was doing before. You just was all up in some white man's lap, putting your head in between his pillows. Yeah. And just relax. They think that we forgot, like, for that whatever reason, they thought that I removed my video, like I took it down or something, because I put out so much content that somehow, some way, I wasn't gonna be able to find what I saw. Now all of a sudden you pro-black. That ain't for white. That ain't for black people. That's for white people. All of this nonsense. It's crazy, y'all. Listen. People are crazy. People are crazy. They are out of their mind. They so fake. The reason why let me tell you the reason why they hate me. It ain't because I'm holding mad at black women, none of that stuff. No, it ain't none of that. I live it in real life. Every person, almost every single person, 99% of my entire staff is black women specifically. They hate me because I'm unwilling to budge when it comes to the truth. I'm not going to pretend like I don't see what I saw and then play in your face and act like what you doing is cool. No, you should not steal out of Walmart. Yes, you should be married before you carry. Yes, you can talk to whoever you want, but don't come back over there talking about, oh, now black men, they need to be held accountable for not picking black women when you just picked the snow hare. And it ain't nothing wrong with dating who you want to date, but don't be fake. Don't act like we didn't see what we saw. Don't take down the video. That's why I do the reactions. When I do my reactions, I do them in real time immediately. That way, the video won't say this user removed the video. I just do it immediately.
Disability, retirement. I'm talking about Social Security retirement. All that shit was because there were white grandmas that were on the fucking street when grandpa died. Okay? That's why there's SNAP benefits. Because there were literal children starving. There were homeless people fucking starving. White children starving. White old people starving in the fucking street. And that's why
now she hate white people. See how evil these pro-blacks are? They so fake.
States government came up with all these fucking systems to help these people. It wasn't because they cared about black people. It was because they were like, oh, the poor blacks. Oh, the poor blacks. Fuck no! The shit was built for white folks. So when y'all get on here and start talking about how black people take advantage of the government as if we were the ones who fucking, as if we were the ones in mind. We were not the ones in mind when they created these fucking programs. Okay? It was white folks who needed that shit. White folks. Black people have always had to work. Always, especially black fucking women. But you love getting on here and talking shit about black women. You got on YouTube and talk shit about me. Men like him that can't save them. Leave them with the white folks. I don't know what you got going, who you married to. I wouldn't be surprised if she's this.
They always listen, fellas. When they get mad, they're going to either throw ad hominem attacks, they're going to call you gay, they're going to say you must like white women, and they're going to say you need to stay over there with white people. Now, I love white people. I love black people, white people. I don't like the culture, but I love everybody. Of course I like white people. Of course I like all of these people. I'm just amazed that people actually put this type of stuff on the internet. I'm honestly, it's and how can I get offended? Because why would I get offended at something that's not even true? What if I was married to a white woman? Would that make you stealing out of Walmart any less valid? What if I decided to go with a snow bunny? Would that make you, because you actually was sucking white dick? I'm not lying. You was sucking pink dick. Oh, I'm sorry. It's only Wednesday? Okay, I'm sorry. We got to wait till Friday, Saturday. All right, my bad. I'm just saying, what we doing here? What we doing here? We throwing ad hominem attacks or we gonna talk in truth? We throwing ad hominem attacks or we gonna talk in truth? Cause my mic, listen. I'm in a good mood. I ain't been in a bad mood in so long, so you ain't seen hoodie time. You ain't seen me go crashing out. You ain't seen me cussing people out, none of that stuff.
She might be black, not quite sure. Okay, but you're definitely a fucking coon. And this video is for you. I'm gonna put your name on here. It is for you.
It's for me, guys. So I decided to take a little bit of time out to start to address some of the things that the people are saying. Let's give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let me make sure that I acknowledge her because I don't want to not give credit where credit is due. So give me a second. I want to make sure that we acknowledge this young lady. Oh, man. Her name is... There we go. We found her. Her name is... It's Amber Colored Girl. Ain't that ironic, right? Amber Miller 168, Amber Colored Girl. That's her name. All right. Amber Miller 168, Amber Colored Girl. That's who she is. I want to make sure I give credit where credit is due. Pretty girl, bull nose ring. She got the thirst trap thing going on right here. That's the video. So she been holding on to this for a long time. She bitter. She bitter. She been holding on to this for a long time. She been feeling some type of way. And so we finally addressed it. So there you go, baby. You got your visibility. You got my attention. God bless you. And I hope that everything works out for you. Let me see something. Yeah, she deleted that video. Yeah, she deleted that video a long time ago. She took that video down. But see, one thing is for sure and two things is for certain. The internet is forever. The internet is forever, man.
Marriage is not about happiness. It's for marriage is about responsibility and...
Yeah, she took that video out a long time ago. So there you go, baby. You got your visibility. I hope that everything works out for you. Oh, here's another black video.
This black man just got on here and said that the black community treats black or gay people, I should say, the same way that white people treat black people, right? He went on to say that if a black...
All right, there we go. She got all of the visibility. God bless you. Make sure you hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. We not done, y'all. We're not done. We're going to have to come back to the front of the congregation, all right? Let me read some of y'all super chats. A.R. Smitty says, so the thief lady is basically saying, take me to jail, throw away the key. Basically. Kiwi, what up, Kiwi, says, the liberals, Anton, the liberals are coming. The liberals are coming. All the smoke, no accountability. Good morning, King. I like that. God gave me a vision and said you were going to be a billionaire. So don't worry about the haters. You're a good man. He said, God gave you that vision. I believe you. Nanook says 2026 looking. I like that. You said good morning, King, and God gave you that vision. Man, listen. Told y'all it was the tip of the iceberg, and I ain't gonna sell out either. 2026 looking bad for that lazy and no direction. Praise to the hustlers and go getters. We the business. Oshkosh Worldwide says they say that you only stitch black folks, but let anyone non-black say something about them and us, and it's war. Can't nobody say anything to them, apparently. Won't make progress, that mindset. Jason A-Team says, why does it say black men need to be with black women? Equal Opportunity Smoke says, so she effed around and found out the grass is just as brown on that side. Rahi Dash says, I seen videos of you celebrating black women and people hate on that also. I don't get it. Because evil people are evil people. Shout out to All Production. I appreciate you. Well, listen. It's not just central to them. There are plenty of white women. There are plenty of snow bunnies that are not okay with what it is that I got going on over here. There's plenty of them. So let me share with y'all a video that I reacted to just the other day. And then we can go from there. All right? Make sure you hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. We got the snow bunnies in the building. Shout out to the snow bunnies. Let's go. We're going to go with the previous video and we're going to go with the current video on this one.
The loneliness epidemic is real. I went to 2 bars, not just one, 2 bars, and I got rejected by not one, but 2 guys. Now, I usually don't go out like this, but I was feeling like I was starving for affection, and I just wanted somebody to make me feel pretty. Like my mother once told me, sometimes you go out not because you want to have fun, but you want just one person to make you feel special.
It's called desperation.
I did that tonight, and maybe, just maybe, it was out of desperation. Not that I don't have a lot to live for, I have plenty, but I went out hoping to just feel a raw connection with somebody, and I got rejected by 2 people, and I felt so terrible that I ended up walking home alone to sober myself up, because this was not the night that I planned out for myself.
So she was drinking, she was desperate, she was trying to find a man to take her home. She shot her shot 2 times, she got rejected, and so she was trying to feel better about herself. Okay. I feel you, baby. I feel you. Now, let me also say about this reaction, I didn't criticize anything. I said the septum nose ring, that could play a role in it. The tattoos, maybe that can play a role in it. But I didn't even go off on like her looks. I didn't say nothing negative about any of that because I said that there's somebody for everybody and most of us are just regular people. Don't worry, I'll share it with you guys shortly.
The loneliness epidemic is so real, and it is such a raw experience for me, and for a lot of people. Now, it is not that I don't have, I feel like I am a pretty girl, but it is not that I am looking necessarily in the wrong places, but it is the wrong time, and unfortunately, I have knocked on every door that I possibly could have. And every door has come to me to no avail. Also, be careful walking alone at night because I just had somebody trail me. It's sad what we do when we're starving for affection. The last person that I was spending time with told me that they liked me, but I wanted so badly to be a girlfriend.
He was desperate.
That it turned him away.
Yep. Needy.
Isn't that crazy? I just wanted a connection. I just wanted someone to hold me and make me feel like the world wasn't ending. And I spent all of my time trying to make this person feel special so that they wouldn't leave me.
I agree. How did? Like, why y'all can't just say, listen, I just want somebody to just take me down. Take me down. I just wanted somebody to take me down. Somebody to make me feel good. Because I didn't even say that. And now that I'm rewatching it, yeah, I just want somebody to love on me. Bust me open.
Just for them to say that I was trying too hard and for them to move on. It's absolutely crazy. So now
I don't know how you can meet your forever person at the bar, but okay, we're going to keep going.
Just listening to my music. Going on like a 3-mile walk. This I would not advise to you. I just
3 miles.
I was in a funky headspace, so I'm doing it. But
3-mile walk. A 3-mile walk. So, in this instance, people sent it to me. I pulled it up, and so I gave my reaction to it. So, let me give you a little bit of insight of what I said.
I wanted somebody to make you feel, and I got.
And what exactly did you plan out for yourself? I wonder. Getting plastered, getting wasted. She said she got to go for a walk to sober up. She got rejected by 2 guys, which means that she was shooting her shot, whether overtly or subtly. I'm wondering exactly what you plan on doing.
And that on has
Every resource
to me to know
that's available to me. That means that maybe she tapped on every resource on this, or maybe she went to all of the bars that she thought that would make the most sense, that she hit the streets and stuff like this. To be honest with you, I look at this as sad. And this was a long time coming because these are the things that I've been warning people about for a very long time, and that I've said that, hey, this is going to be a very, very dark time for a lot of people that decided that they wanted to go swimming in this pool that got piss in it. And instead of doing the things that makes the most sense to, get you guys the best results possible, you said you got it. You said that you didn't want to hear anything. And then a lot of people decided that they wanted to listen to a bunch of people that didn't have results in single. And so y'all trauma bonded with each other. And now look at you. Y'all out here seeking and chasing affection in bars and getting rejected by men that got options. Because
I'm not even saying nothing that's crazy. I'm not even saying anything that's wildly controversial. I didn't say nothing like, oh man, that's because you this or you that or whatever. So I didn't even say nothing. Listen, y'all shouldn't be at bars. You shouldn't be chasing in the wrong places. You probably rejected a person that you wanted to be with or the person that you were supposed to be with. I didn't even say nothing crazy. I am very chill and just having a regular conversation. And for whatever reason, people be pissed. They be angry.
now they up. When guys was focused more on themselves, when they was focused more on growth, opportunity, and I see the septum ring. It looked like she got the septum rings, and yeah, it's right there, and the nose rings and all of that stuff. Honestly, she looks like a really flaming liberal, which is not really even that big of a deal, to be honest with you, when it comes to this kind of conversation. And I say that because most people are regular, most people are normal, most people are normal, regular, average human beings, but the ways that we value each other is different. It's just the facts. Women, I think, and they tried to project it over to men. They tried to project that men were the lonely ones, that it's a loneliness epidemic amongst males and women are winning and all of this stuff. But in reality, and that's why we were saying, hey, man, you got to get outside and touch grass. In reality, it wasn't true. It was the opposite, right? It was the other way around. And make no mistake about it, like human beings, we're better together than we are apart, just not like we have been. The happy wife, happy life, the bullying that I've seen from women largely towards men, the negative disposition, the continued bad attitudes. Somebody sent me a video today where a girl was saying that they just gonna cheat perpetually forever. And it's almost like
Not
you
even
are what
talking
you
about her.
attract, And again, I'm just going based off of what this woman said, as far as it seemed like she has an extreme level of desperation because she don't even love herself. We'll get there. Let's hear the rest.
So what did I say that was crazy? What did I say that was crazy? What did I say that was disrespectful? I didn't say nothing crazy. But like I said, we gonna get there. All right. So let me get back to her video. So she was bothered and she actually tagged me in her next video. And this is some of what she had to say.
Be careful out there, ladies. Be careful. Hi, my name's Liliana Gomez, and I've been the subject of scrutiny for over 24 hours. I posted a video online that was meant for my close friends, and yes, I did share it online publicly, but I found it to be the topic of a YouTube channel with over 1 million followers.
Da da da. Da da da. No. All right, let's hear what she has to say. Let's give her a chance, guys. Let's give her a chance. We got to make sure that she's actually speaking the truth. So she meant to share the video with her close friends and family, but she made it publicly online for everybody to view. Got it.
And it was a personal video that I did not give permission to be leaked.
Maybe I heard this wrong. Let me rewind it a little bit.
But my name's Liliana Gomez, and I've been the subject of scrutiny for over 24 hours. I posted a video online that was meant for my close friends, and yes, I did share it online publicly, but...
Yes, I did share it. Yes, I did share it online publicly.
I found it to be the topic of a YouTube channel with over 1 million followers. And it was a personal video that I did not give permission to be leaked.
Hey, my name is Anton Daniels. I created a video that I wanted to share with friends and family, but I made it public, but I didn't give permission for it to be leaked. Y'all ready? Listen. I think I'm gonna do this once a week. Once a week, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna find a couple different people that feel some type of way, and I'm gonna respond to them. I think it's my obligation and my duty to respond to people sometimes, occasionally, when it's worth it, so that I can give people some insight onto what they did wrong. You can't put it publicly and leak it at the same time. Like it's an oxymoron. I'm not the sharpest knife in the tool shed. I am a C student, but I do know that if you put something publicly, it's not leaked. Let's continue.
Now, that being said, I was talking about the loneliness epidemic and how it is difficult for anybody of any gender to find themselves in the position where they are rejected, when they are looking via dating apps, going out in person, making friends, trying to find someone to connect with, and honestly, giving up all resorts and going to a bar like I did and just trying to see if I hit it off with somebody. That's all it was. Just me being single and wanting to hit it off with somebody. And I got rejected by 2 men. And I posted a video about how frustrating it was. Not because I got rejected by 2 men, but just because I have been searching for 3 years, hoping that I could find a connection with somebody. And that is not wrong. That is not wrong. But these the YouTubers sourced my video and talked about how I am not... How me as a woman...
That's when people trying to figure out what to say because they don't see anything wrong with what you said. And so how I am not... How me...
am not... How me as a woman being rejected speaks leaps and bounds for what the dating narrative is.
How does it not? Yo, listen, I come from an era and I come from a time where guys didn't even reject women. Like they would at least put you in the back of the phone and be like, you know what? If it becomes dark and the nights is just too cold, I may have to reach out to her. That's the era I come from. Like, I think it speaks to the dating market because you just spoke about what's happening in the dating market.
And I have been the subject of the scrutiny of many YouTubers, of over 100,000 people that commented on that video and talked about how I am a torta. I am fat. I am overweight. How the septum theory is real and how I hate men when, that makes so much sense because I hit on men in the bar and I...
So now she mad at the comments of the people that's commenting about it. She not mad at. So you was living in the comments. Cause see, I don't remember saying any of this type of stuff. I didn't call her a torta. I didn't call her. I honestly, the only thing I said is she got the septum nose ring, and that's something that ultra liberal women usually put in their nose. I said that most of us is just regular everyday people, and we deserve to be with other everyday regular people. If the comments call you out and they say what they say, I have no control over the comments. What you want me to do? Block the word torta? Want me to block the word big back?
Wanted their company. How my tattoos make me a whore. So much judgment that I would never dare to presume or dare partake to give to anybody has been put onto me. So I decided to take it in my own hands to talk about this issue. And I reached out to both YouTubers and asked if I can make commentary on these videos because I think there's a deeper...
Absolutely. You sure can. As a matter of fact, I responded to her. Let me see where she at. Let me see if I can find it. I actually responded to her. I did. I invited her on the show. I said, hey, you want to come on the show today? That's why the show was a little bit more delayed because I was trying to see if I could get her perspective and allow for her to be able to communicate her own thoughts in her own words. Her name is Lily Bug Lady. She just responded 47 minutes ago. Hi, I totally would have. I started my workday right when you messaged. Okay. I'd love to have you on when convenient. Well, at least she ain't dodging the smoke like all of the rest of these chicks. I got to give her some credit. At least she's not dodging smoke. We'll get there.
Social implication, and I was not given that opportunity. Not only did they steal that video,
I'm going to start allowing for YouTubers that feel some type of way to come on up and express themselves and tell their side of the story to my audience.
Did not include me or even, I mean, I guess it's already implied, but they did not allow me to give permission or comment on it. So I'm taking a step further, and I am going to the Drew Barrymore show, and I am sending in an inquiry, and hopefully she accepts it because I love that woman and I love that show. But here's what I have put, so bear with me. I posted a video on TikTok about the loneliness epidemic and what it is like to be rejected as a woman who pursues men. I am a passionate, always vulnerable, and earnest individual with a fiery disposition. I'm meant to break a caste, a stereotype, in the dating scene that implies one misleading narrative and all of its complexities. That it isn't okay for women to be lonely and pursue company in whatever form that may take. The dating scene has a lot of rigidity surrounding the idea that men are to pursue women, and that women who pursue are desperate and less than. I don't believe that's true. I like to enable the ideology that I am brave and intelligent and, more importantly, capable of getting what I want. So I pursue men. In doing so, I have encountered a lot of frustration and rejection. When confessing feelings to a small group of friends, my video was leaked to an online YouTube source and sources.
Leaked. And it's still public. It's literally still public right now.
That have lamented me for pursuing men and, more abhorrently, implied that women deserve the loneliness we receive because we pushed the Me Too movement and metaphorically chose the bear. I have been shamed for my weight, my jewelry, and my tattoos. The expressions I bear with pride have now become the subject of scrutiny for over 80,000, now 100,000 individuals in less than 24 hours. Here are the links to the videos that reference me, insult me, and dare not give me my proper accreditation. So, help is spread because...
Well, number one, what I always do is I always link back to the content creator. And let me show you. That's how I got back to you, boo. Let me show you, baby. And that's one thing that I do that other content creators don't do, is that I always link back to the content creator. So there it is. Credit, TikTok, Lily Bug Lady. There it is for you. All right. That's what I link back to. Gave you your proper credit.
Because I have so much to say. I have so much to say, and I have every right to say so, and I'm feeling pretty adamant about this. And I believe that this community, I chose TikTok to post because I knew that there was a strong community of women and men out there that are supportive of one another and embrace one another. And unfortunately, this got leaked to the wrong hands. And I want to talk about this. I want to talk and I want to listen. And I think this should be a bigger issue.
And I'm looking forward to having her on. So I might have her on tonight since I ain't got nothing better to do than to have a conversation with her. I'm going to be out in the suburbs today, but y'all better, this might be a bigger conversation. So y'all just make sure y'all subscribe to all of the platforms and all of the channels, because you don't know what's going to happen. I'm like 92% sure that we may do a live stream tonight. And I don't know if it's going to be on this channel, the Anton Daniels channel, the After Hours channel. I don't know what it's going to be on. I don't know. So we talking right now back and forth. She said she had just started her shift. So I'm pretty sure she going to be off work at some point. And this might be a new little segment that we got going on. All right. Make sure you guys hit a like for the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. See how things just organically kind of make sense? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the bug lady, Lily Bug Lady. Let me give you a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. God bless her. I hope that everything works out. I might be able to get her a snow hair. I might be able to get her a black man. Never know. Let me read a couple of these super chats. Solomon Gully says there are millions of black women like her taking accountability and responsibility are their kryptonite. Whiskey Pierre says Anton Sir Shalom just tuned then to hear Pinked Sir. What did you do to this lady? Haters coming on strong now, prosper and have lots more money. But one of the things that I want to say is that it's not singular to just black people or black women. All women are complaining. Mick the Mo says we're calling for a million-ton march. That would be great. Whiskey Pierre says Anton Sir again, winter is coming. Hashtag KS, let's go. JP says OpenAI's Atlas will kill Google's value. Do I think that? No, I think that it will take away from some of Google. The problem with Atlas, because I am familiar with it, the problem with it is that I'm trying to figure out whether or not it's going to take tokens for you to run it or if it's just going to be its own standalone browser. But I do think that it will be competitive. I'm just not sure exactly what it is. So as soon as I get it, I'll download it and then I'll share it with y'all inside of the Patreon and we'll go from there. What a time to be alive, says AR Smitty. Facts. T. Salee says, after all this, her DM's about to be flooded with the thirst bucket bros. I wonder where she located. Mythology Noir says, so she took no offense to the person recommending crashing out over link cards and having violence ready, but went into a rage about Anton trying to keep a single moms from destroying their lives. I don't know why y'all so rejecting of great things. Taybiz TV, hashtag what up, though? Just supporting the channel. Shout out to Taybiz TV. I love Taybiz TV. All right, y'all. Y'all ready to continue on with the show? I told y'all it was going to be a good show today, that it was going to be different. Oh, yeah, I forgot I did do this one. Hold on, let me see if
pregnant chicks.
Let me get up off of that. Let me see what's happening out here. You know what else I've been seeing a lot of before I get into this? I get so many people, or not even people. I'm getting 1,000 different companies, and I knew that this was real, but now it's really, really big. Hold on, let me see something. Disease called PNAP. I'm getting a lot of companies that's reaching out to me saying, "Oh man, we can give you a deal or a loan where you can get up to 8 months of your projected YouTube revenue for these particular channels. Let's do a deal." Y'all know it's I'm free after 4 p.m. Pacific time. What is Pacific? So that's what, 7 p.m.? All right, cool. Think I'm gonna do it on the Anton Daniels channel. I haven't live streamed on the Anton Daniels channel in a while. So we gonna probably live stream tonight on the Anton Daniels channel. Oh, what is that? 7 p.m. Eastern? Oh man, so she over there on the West Coast, probably over there in California. Anyways, again, make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Let's get into it. So, Milwaukee, y'all got to come to the front of the congregation, family. Milwaukee, come on up. It's your turn, dog.
New surveillance video shows the moments before a suspect guns down 2 people in Milwaukee last night. It happened on the city's north side. Stephanie Quirk joining us from MPD District 7 to break down the video and share one family's search for answers. Stephanie?
Yeah, good evening, guys. We've uncovered nearby surveillance video tonight, which shows this attack play out on a sidewalk. The medical examiner's office identified the victims as 64-year-old Marcus Smith and 50-year-old Sandra Lee. I talked with Smith's family tonight, and they tell me they're heartbroken and left wondering why someone would do this.
You shot him, you shot all of us. You shot all of us.
Loved ones left in anguish.
We should be here standing, talking to, hugging on, loving on.
Instead, Jonetta Jackson says her family is now grieving 64-year-old Marcus Smith.
No reason to walk up to my uncle and put a bullet in his head. And now we all gotta sit right here, right now, picking up the pieces.
Police say a suspect shot and killed Smith and a 50-year-old woman as they were walking down the street Sunday night near 27th and Atkinson. Nearby surveillance video captured a man pulling the trigger. It shows a man running after a woman while pointing a gun at her on the sidewalk.
Listen, y'all. Listen. I keep telling you. I keep warning y'all. I keep trying to convince y'all that it ain't nothing out there in these streets when the sun go down. The real sundown towns are inner cities where the monsters are. He ain't got no mask on. He got on a hoodie. He got on black pants. He's chasing a woman down that is running from him. And he already shot the uncle. They 68 and 54. 68 and 54 walking down the street. That means that you and your girl, no matter how old y'all are, y'all could be walking down the street and y'all could just be having a conversation after you've went to a restaurant. Maybe you went to a show. Maybe you went to the opera. It don't matter where you at. You could be walking down the street when it get dark outside. And next thing you know, you got a YN trying to kill you for no reason. And you don't even have to do nothing. You ain't even got to say nothing. They are, they are chasing people down. They are walking them down and shooting them point blank range. If you, that is demonic energy. That is, I don't know if y'all have ever seen a body before. Do you know what it has? You know the type of person that you got to be, not in self-defense, to take somebody's life point blank range. We cringe lately. That's been coming up on my For You pages on Instagram is exactly how they process meat and looking at how they kill cows and how they take out pigs. And, you know, I've been watching farmers. I don't know, man. I'll be watching all kind of stuff. I've been watching farmers talk about how they pick and choose which ones to take out because this one, I was watching one where they were saying that the cow was like a lame or something like that. Like she couldn't get pregnant. For whatever reason, a cow couldn't have a baby. She kept having miscarriages and she couldn't get pregnant. And so they had no use for her anymore because she was just taking her food and resources when she could have been hamburgers and steaks. Hamburgers and steaks. Wagyu. You know what I'm saying? And so I've been watching that. And then you go and you look in the comments or you look at the people and The people are sad. They are sad. People be like, oh my God. Oh, this is so inhumane. This is so bad. This is so ugly. This is so evil. Meanwhile, something like this happened and people don't even turn a blind eye. People care more about animals than they do about people. People care more about animals than they do about people. And I just don't understand it. They'll fight you over it. They'll jump in harm's way over a dog, but if it's a human, they run in the other way. They'll jump in the trenches for a dog. Let a puppy or a dog or something like that about to get rid. Oh my God. Oh. Everybody crashed their cars, caused $250 million in damages, but they saved the little puppy's life. Oh my God, look at his ears. Adopt a puppy. We see more adopt a puppy commercials than we see adopt humans. Oh man, what? Nobody want that little nigga. But look at this puppy. Oh my God, his ears are mangled. We had to nurse him back to health. We spent $100,000 in veterinarian bills and food in order to get him together. And he only has one leg, but he's looking for a home. Would you like this puppy? He used to bite and we almost put him down, but he's back to normal now. And they see a person and they be like, hey man, listen, I just need this amount of money to get on the bus. I needed this. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Sure. Whenever people ask me for something out in the streets, 9 times out of 10, I give it to them unless I just do not have it. And then I let God sort it out. Hey man, they'll say some random number and this is the play. Hey man, I need 79 more cents to get on the bus and to get me something to eat. And I'll be like, man, stop it, bro. You said 79 cents because you knew we was going to get $1 because ain't nobody just got a random 80 cents sitting around. And then I give them a 5 or I give them a 10 or I give them a 20. And if I'm feeling really generous, sometimes I give them 100. Knowledge seeker. They do. Listen, they do. And you know what else I notice, knowledge seeker? You know what else I notice? Black people, specifically black women, have become bigger pet owners and dog owners than white people. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing because you can do whatever it is that you want to do. But I remember being raised, and maybe it was just me when I was growing up in the 90s, that we thought getting licked in the mouth by a dog was a white person thing. That's just the honest to God truth. Ooh, we can't eat their food because what they got a dog, they got a cat, they probably lick them in the mouth. That's what my mom used to say. She probably lick them in the mouth. I couldn't eat nobody's food at the potluck, Anton. I said, why, Ma? Because we don't know what them people be doing in their food. They be playing with the dogs and stuff like that. They be playing with the dogs. And now, you know what I'm saying? And that used to be a white person thing. It used to be mainly a white person thing. And now every single person that I'd have never seen in my entire life got a pet. Every single black woman, they coming from my neck, Monique. Every single black woman I know got a puppy. Look like they took KS's advice. Buy a dog, die alone.
We paused the video before shots were fired. After this moment, the video shows the man shoot the gun. The woman is hit and falls to the ground. Then the video shows the man walk up to her and appear to hit her. Police say that woman is 50-year-old Sandra Lee.
That's crazy.
Marcus Smith is also shot and killed just outside the surveillance camera's view.
The call I got, and I got here, and my uncle was laying on the ground.
Crazy.
Don't know why, don't know what happened.
Both Smith and Lee died at the scene.
Even a loved one that shouldn't be dead.
Police say officers located and arrested a 26-year-old suspect a few blocks away.
For somebody to think that he wasn't worth nothing to put a bullet in his head, there is no justice for that.
That's bad. Sad.
And again, a 26-year-old suspect remains in custody tonight. We're told criminal charges are under review by the DA's office. Live in Milwaukee.
Be careful is all I'm saying. Be very, very careful about where you are. Keep your head on a swivel. If you don't have to be out too late at night because you don't have nothing that you're supposed to be doing. The white woman that I just reviewed, she walked 3 miles to her car and she ain't even trip about it. You go to the inner city, they out here shooting people point blank range in Milwaukee. It's crazy. I didn't even know Milwaukee had that type of problem. Again, make sure you guys hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Nobody needs to go through that. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves that. I don't care what color you are, what creed you are. Nobody deserves to go through that type of nonsense. All right? What we got going on? Let me read a couple of super chats. Malachi, shout out to Malachi, says, haven't done AD channel since Mr. Kirk. Let's go. Yeah, I haven't did a live stream since Charlie Kirk died. Tev Marley says, Anton, I'm from Milwaukee, 27, and is the trenches. It's no telling what happened. It's all crackheads over there. That's chasing people down with a gun and shooting a point blank range. Crackheads didn't used to do that. Crackheads just used to dance in the street, bro. I'm keeping 100. Like, it's different. Tev, crackheads didn't used to do that. They didn't walk around shooting people. That's not what they did. They just scratched and danced. Oh, hey, it's my birthday. They don't even be close to their birthday. It's my birthday. That's what Miss Susan used to do that every day. And her mouth was always crooked. I don't know. Until she got a little bit of crack. My birthday. And I was like, why is Miss Susan always dancing like that? Honestly, that's what Miss Susan used to do. Oh, shout out to Miss Susan. Miss Susan used to be getting it out there in the middle of the street. My birthday. I said, Miss Susan, it's too early in the morning for that. Why are you dancing like that, Miss Susan? Crackheads just used to dance. They used to dance. It's my birthday. Miss Susan, crazy. Miss Susan is crazy. I don't know what kind of crack they got. That's what they used to do. Why is everybody a cartoon character? I just was I used to just observe. Honestly, bro, when I was growing up, everything was fascinating to me. I used to just look at people and be like, you a crazy motherfucker. Like, don't you know how crazy you look right now? But honestly, I didn't even realize it until later because in real time, it was just normal. Like, okay, like, the movie Friday? Like, a lot of time, like, if you go back and you watch Friday, one of my favorite movies, probably one of the greatest comedian movies of all time. If you go back and you watch Friday, it was just so much going on at the same time. And that's what made the movie exciting because Debo was coming down the street to snatch a nigga chain and they smoked some trees and then some fine girls walked by and then Miss Parker across the street came out and watered the lawn and you see, the preacher come out of the house and that's what it was like growing up in the hood for us. Every single day you would get somebody get into a fight, you would hoop, and then you would go, and then we remember when I was telling on After Hours when I was telling y'all about the girl that had the dog, and then her mother wound up having horses, but it was her and her homegirl, and her grandmother lived the block down, And then I wound up walking her German Shepherd in order to get some box. Remember all of that? Like, all of that was real. That was real life growing up. You look over and then the raid van jumped out over there and then they fighting over here and then there's some bad chicks that you ain't never seen in the hood before and they walking down the street. Now you got to walk to the corner store and we gonna hoop later. And then, y'all try some new, like it was always something happening. And so you would just see stuff and observe stuff and you wouldn't know that it was just, this ain't normal. This crackhead ain't supposed to be dancing in the street saying it's her birthday, but that was just normal. Miss Susan was dancing. She was getting it. Birthday. And then the neighbor across the street, his dog got loose and he ran and chased somebody up the street. And hey man, you heard such guy? Oh man, that junk was so crazy. We was just outside. We wasn't sitting in the house and on social media all day. We was outside. And so going outside was an adventure. Every day was some new adventure. And it was just crazy. It was just crazy. Every day was an adventure. You would hoop and then the ball would go over the fence. And so you would have to watch for Poncho. Poncho was the dog that was next door. So we looked at Poncho like the dog on the Sandlot. And Poncho was kind of small, but he was vicious. And so we would try to see if Poncho was all the way on the other corner. And then it would be your turn to jump over the fence to go get the basketball. So you hop the fence and you would see Poncho coming. And then you had to hurry up and get back over the fence. And then sometimes people get they bottom of their pants was getting chewed off. Or you flipped over the fence and you got stuck on the fence or something like that. And it was just like, yeah, this is normal. This is normal. It was just normal. This is normal. It was just regular. We observed that. You went to the movies, and then you seen the rival crew, or you would be trying to get hoes, and then some chicks would dish you and say, I got a boyfriend. I remember the first time that a chick ever dissed me. I couldn't go back to my homies like that. I couldn't deal with that like that. So, I learned how to deal with rejection. But it also gave me problem-solving skills. You know what I'm saying? My problem-solving skills elevated times 10. Because I remember, I'm going to tell you, listen, you know me, I'm going to keep it 100%. It was at Northland Mall. You got to go to the mall, get some numbers, get some hoes. You know what I'm saying? Then you go down and drive down 7 Mile. You take the Lodge Freeway, you head to Belle Isle, and then you get stuck on Belle Isle for the rest of the night purposely, right? So we go to the mall, and I wasn't able to drive, but I was with my older brothers, and they said, man, you got to go holler at her. So I walked up to her, and I spit my game. Say, yo, excuse me. I was real timid, and it made it even more intimidating because she was with her homegirls. I said, and I couldn't say no because I had 2 older brothers. They were 6 and 7 years older than me. Hey, go get her, bro. Show her how it's done. And don't embarrass the Daniels name. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. She's like, what? She's had her homegirls with her. Can I talk to you for a second? What you want? Okay, don't say it so loud. I remember it like yesterday. Hey, don't be so loud. Jeez. And that made her laugh. I said, hey, don't be so loud. It made her laugh. So her other homegirls, they got a little bit distracted, so it was just her. And I said, what's your name? I don't remember what her name was or whatever, but it was some ghetto. What's your name? And I said it real fast. Everything that I said after that was real fast. I mean, can I call you sometime? What you want to call me for? Cause I think you look nice. I think you look good. I got a boyfriend. And so I was like, I said the dumbest shit ever. I was like, he wouldn't mind if you had some friends, would you? Yes, he would. And so this is my problem resolution skills. Everybody, all the young niggas, they hit you with the line, all right? Grown men still say that today, and that tells you the state of the date market. So then I hit her with this one. I said, all right, because I had my pen and my pad in my hand. You had to carry a pen and some paper. I said, well, all right, because I didn't want. Now here's the key. Because I didn't want to go back to my homeboys looking dumb because they were like, you a sucker, whatever, so on and so forth. So I said, all right, listen. Just write anything down. Just act like you giving me your number. Hey, just listen. Just act like you giving me your number. And cause you know, I don't feel like getting embarrassed today. She was like, she felt sorry for me too. She was like, all right. She played along, made act like she gave me her number. I was like, all right, I appreciate it. Turn around. Nigga, easy work. Look, see this nigga? Easy work. It's like, all right, Ton, I see you. I see you. I was like, woo. Woo. It's different back then. Every day was a new adventure. Heart beating fast. Woo. It's like, I see you, Ton. All right, nigga, see this nigga? That's my brother right there. Hey, y'all ain't got nothing on this. It's running the family. This is nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing to me. This is light work. And get this. I do this all the time. Thank you. She was cracking up. That was my first time ever walking up to a girl. My first time ever walking up to a girl. She was ready to diss me. I had the dumbest lines. Then the more you did it, the more comfortable you got. And then you start having a lot of confidence because you got some early victories. You get some early victories. You start getting some confidence. Next thing you know, I'm out of here. Out of there. All right. Make sure y'all like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Oh, let me read some of these super chats, and we're going to get to the next part of the show. 27th and Atkinson is deep in the hood and where the junkies and the YNs hang out, and streetwalkers flashing every whip passing by. Everyone from here knows better than to be out over there like that. Jesus. All right, make sure I stay away from 27th and Atkinson. Do the right thing. Says people also take better care of their pets than they do themselves. They do. That's a fact. Mythology Noir says he deleted an innocent ARP-aged couple, but liberals want us to give him a second chance. You know what? I got a story for that one too. Shell Shock says Milwaukee is just as bad as Chicago, unfortunately. Safari Noble says, why does a community never consider the killers in a community to be rats? Folks like that lady never have smoked for degenerate street people. That's a fact. A.R. Smitty says nothing quite like a P-Rock and Southfield crackhead. Jason Bland says one day a week you should have a call-in smoke show for content creators to call in and complain. No, because ain't nobody gonna call in. Everybody want to pretend, but ain't nobody really gonna call in. Chris Cunningham says, yo, hey, see, our generation was lit. We had to go to the mall and the movies, also house party from different schools to get numbers. That's a fact. That's 100% fact. And that's how I got so confident. That is how I got so confident to go out here and talk to the ladies. All right, so what do? We did I Hate Anton Part 1, I Hate Anton Part 2. Let's go over to some more degeneracy, and then we're going to get over to this other stuff. What we have happening over here? Oh, yeah. Speaking of releasing people, let me show you how they do out here in these streets, man. Ladies, got a young YN for y'all. Y'all ready?
Listen to this. Prosecutors filing a motion for a pretrial detention, attempting to put that guy, Jacoby Von Trail-Tillman, accused of trying to rape a woman on a Florida trail. Prosecutors want to put him back in custody.
Yeah, despite having a criminal history, he was released on just $9,500 bond.
This dude is being charged with first-degree attempted murder, attempted sexual battery, battery by strangulation, and battery one prior battery.
He was released on just $9,500.
And all in October. Now Jacoby Von Trail-Tillman. Jacoby Von Trail-Tillman is only 23 years old. At 21 years old, he got aggravated battery, tackled, and stabbed a man he believed that had robbed him. That's what he said. In October 2023, also 11 days prior, battery, grabbed, and groped a female jogger from behind while she ran. So he chased her down and grabbed her from behind and touched her ass. These are his prior convictions, not accusations, convictions. He was convicted of these things. That was when he was 21 years old. Also when he was 21 years old. He had a burglary of conveyance, carrying a concealed firearm, delinquent in possession of a weapon. And now he has been accused of attempted murder, attempted first-degree murder, attempted sexual battery, battery by strangulation, and battery by one prior attempt. And he got released on $9,000 bond. $9,000. So let me ask y'all a question. What's the point of having accountability sessions if nobody is ever going to be held accountable? If you can get out on $9,000 bond on rape and first-degree murder, I'm going to tell you the honest to God truth. I don't even feel no fear. I don't even feel no fear whatsoever because the justice system is a joke. The justice system is a joke. And for somebody like me that got money, I could beat that easy. I could beat that easy. Whatever it is that you accuse me of, it didn't even happen because I could make that go away. It didn't even happen. If he could beat these charges and he a young YN and he got out on $9,000, you know the things that I think that I can get away with if I was a criminal? That's crazy.
Bond less than 48 hours after being arrested. He is expected to appear in court today.
Here with us now is Florida Senator Ashley Moody. Senator Moody, why? Why was this bail so low, especially in a tough on crime state like Florida? Something doesn't add up here.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't add up. I can tell you the sheriff of that county is incensed. The people of that county cannot believe a judge would let a person like this out. Look, bond and detention decisions are generally based on two things. Is this person a danger to the community? Can we guarantee they're not going to hurt other people? And can we guarantee they'll show back up in court? You're generally looking at those two things.
He went on a run. He went on a run in July through October. So wait a minute. He had already got accused. He attacked a woman and choked He choked a woman and attacked her in July 25th. He was arrested and charged with attempted sexual battery, strangulation, and false imprisonment October 10th. October 16th, prosecutors filed a motion to revoke bond and attempted to murder charge him. July through October, he was identified as a suspect and he went on a run. And October 12th, the judge set a $9,500 bond and he was released. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you only got to pay 10%. So really, he had to pay less than $1,000 in order to get released.
As a former prosecutor and judge myself, those are the things that it boils down to. And if you have a person like this who is accused of sexual battery, harming someone.
I gotta be a young Nick to get away with it, Tiana.
The details of this case are incredible. Grabbed a woman, she was jogging, allegedly assaulted her. He's been in prison And when they were looking for him, his mother was arranging for him to fly out of the state and get out of Dodge. This is the example of a person that should be locked up and not a danger to the community. So I think you have a lot of people scratching their heads, and they're going to have a lot of answering to do. Certainly the judge that made this decision is going to be highly scrutinized now.
He about to be prison bae. It's not gonna be, he about to get all of the male, all of the ladies that feel as though that the dating pool got piss in it. They about to be sending this nigga all of the mail. 23-year-old thug. His mama was arranging for him to take a flight to get out of Dodge. His mama was about to send him to a whole nother state, and now he back released. He about to be prison bae. I guarantee you. It's about to be a lot of black and white women, and white women love a nigga that just got out of prison. It's about to be a lot of black and white women that reach out to him and say, hey, listen, I know you strangled a hoe. I know you grabbed her from behind, but I like you and I want you. I like you and I want you. And he had already been to prison before. This ain't even his first time. You said a big back liberal chick will wait on him. Ain't gonna be no big back. It's gonna be a small back. Women, listen, women love guys that done did some time. Women love saving a black man that did time. They love holding it down for a real one. They love it. They gonna buy him some new shoes. They gonna have him new shoes. They gonna put money on his books. Women love guys that have done time and got back out, and you aggressive towards another woman that you didn't know. Oh, yeah. He definitely about to get to it.
Senator, what he said was, I didn't rape the lady. Instead, I was trying to kill the lady. And when asked why, he said he wanted to know what it was like to choke someone out.
Jesus
this
Christ.
Is sick. And the fact
And the real question is, why did the judge, you have a prosecutor now, and by the way, this is one of the prosecutors that Governor DeSantis had removed from office and is back in office now. The question is, were they insistent at that hearing and giving the judge all of the facts of this case? Not only the criminal background, but all of those unique facts, exactly what you're talking about. I know that they've come in now and said that they're going to ask for this to be reconsidered. They'd file additional charges, but you've got to have all of that information presented to the judge at that time. And if the judge knew that and she let this guy out, that is unacceptable and certainly can't happen in a law and order state like Florida.
Meanwhile, Senator, from Florida to Washington, the government shutdown is still ongoing, and President Trump is expected to host a lunch at the Rose Garden for Senate Republicans.
Shout out to all of my ladies giving up that thug love. Yeah. Hey, dog didn't even try to hide it. He's 23 years old. They said, hey, why did you try to grope her? He said, I wasn't just trying to grope her. I was trying to kill her. He told the judge that I wasn't trying to grope her. I was trying to kill her. I wanted to know what it felt like to choke somebody out. What? What? What do you mean you wanted to figure out what it felt like to choke somebody out? Where they do that at? Hoppo, who is this nigga? And where he come from? And what do you mean you wanted to figure out what it felt like to choke somebody out? Was it what? No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's tough out here, y'all. It is. It's tough out here. It's tough out here. Got him a young, is that his lawyer? The white chick right there? Yeah, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He'll be able to get him, he probably downtown Orlando doing the same thing. Oh my God. Have y'all seen what it's like in downtown Orlando? You wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it.
Gang, I probably.
Just a typical Saturday night in downtown Orlando.
Orlando is supposed to be like, Orlando is supposed to be. Thank you for this Cash App. I appreciate you. Orlando is supposed to be like, you know, nice, awesome, happy, Mickey Mouse. Orlando is chaotic, brother.
Saturday night in downtown Orlando.
Orlando is YN City, boy. You ain't know? Downtown Orlando is the hood, boy. Downtown Orlando is the hood. Y'all thought that y'all had something on somebody? Man, downtown Orlando is the hood, boy.
Orlando get like this. Stop playing.
I promise you it is. Y'all didn't know? I know somebody that honestly, they was like, oh man, you know, I'm thinking about going to Orlando and moving to Orlando for a little while. It seems nice and touristy and quiet. Where? Boy, Orlando is the hood. It be all kind of YNs over in Orlando. Orlando is for the streets, bro. A lot of y'all didn't even realize it, did y'all? Y'all didn't even know it. You thought Desiree, you thought Orlando was retirement land. It's not. Let me tell you one of the reasons why Orlando is went down so much and why South Florida is moving up. Because for a long time, when everybody was moving to Florida, they were making it unaffordable. So what you were seeing were people were moving up that was natives or were black people or were people that, you know, Cuban, all of these type of people, the people that were native to Florida, born and raised in Florida, they were being supplanted by people that were not native to Florida. So as everybody moved to Florida and they went down there for the warmer weather, the people that wanted to stay in Florida decided to move up a little bit, right? So they were moving up. So they went up to Orlando. They were going to Jacksonville. And so now you see a large part of the population that has now moved up into these areas and they're becoming less touristy. So unless you at Universal Studios or unless you are at Disney, you might be in trouble. Unless you are going to visit to go to Universal Studios or you going to see, you know, the Disney park, you may have to be. You said Cubans? Yes, Cubans. It's a lot of Cubans that's down there in South Florida. It's a lot of Cubans in South Florida. Yep, Jacksonville, Ben Hood. Besides the outskirts of Disney Orlando, it is a trap. That's a fact. A lot of people don't know this, man. Listen, y'all got to get outside. You have to get outside. You have to see what is happening out here. Do not go based off of what other people are promoting to you or what the narrative is. Go and see different places for yourself. You will find it. Now, one of the places that I found is more of a melting pot, and I speak about it all the time, is I love Mississippi. I love Biloxi, Mississippi. Biloxi, Mississippi is more of a Air Force town, but it has a lot of white people. It got a lot of black people, and it's just a melting pot. It's a melting pot. You got your, oh my God, well, let's get on, let's get in this pickup truck. We got to lift it. Cruising the coast. I love going to cruising the coast down there in Biloxi. And so Biloxi, Mississippi is more of a melting pot. As a matter of fact, when everybody go on spring break and they go to Florida and they go to all of these other places, you know, if you out of town and you trying to avoid all of the riffraff, I usually hit Biloxi and I stay at the Beau Rivage and I get up out of there. So Biloxi, Mississippi is a spot, bro. It's a spot. And a lot of people ain't familiar with it. A lot of people don't know nothing about it. You was there this past weekend and all. Was you? Hey, Wyatt, you was there? I was there this past weekend and almost didn't come back. Yeah. You just left visiting your dad in Biloxi? Don't y'all be trying to take over my spot either, man. They treat you good down there, man. They treat me good anyways. I wouldn't mind moving to Mississippi. Somebody said, nah, don't let the secret out, Anton. I'd rather go to Kyoto, Japan. You know there's not a limit of places that you can go to, right? You can go to more than one place. You don't only have to go to one place. You can visit all over. The house is so pretty, but they have high flood zones. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. But your dollar manifest. All right, so let's address this right now, and then we're gonna go to the next conversation. Manifest Love says it's the poorest U.S. state. Then that means that your dollar actually goes further. I don't look at the things that everybody else look at as a bad thing. Mississippi actually has a surplus, whereas California has been subsidized by the federal government and they actually are in a deficit. Mississippi is working towards eliminating taxes. They're looking to eliminate income taxes, and then they're going to be working on property taxes. So if you go down there and you actually kick it with people, and I ran into some people down there in Biloxi that knew me from the internet, you could be like, wait a minute, my dollar go way further. So now you can shape it into being what you want it to be. What y'all got to stop doing is chasing what everybody else is doing. What everybody else is doing, I don't go where everybody else is going. I go the opposite. And that way, by the time that we build it up, we done already got rich, and then everybody else tried to influx in there, and now you booming. Go to the places that your dollar will go further. You have more business opportunity. They'll usually work with you because they want your investments. Go and look at those places. Stop looking at the same old. LA, oh man, the club scene is dead. Miami, oh man, all the chicks look the same. New York, oh man, New York is going down. I don't know where to go. It's a whole country. You got to get out and see some stuff. It's a whole country. Go out and see some stuff. Guess what? There's millionaires and billionaires in Mississippi. You wouldn't believe it. There's millionaires and billionaires in Arkansas. There's millionaires and billionaires all over the United States of America. It is not limited only to your little cities. It's not limited to your little cities. There's money everywhere. There's good neighborhoods everywhere. Y'all not hearing me. Y'all not hearing me. January Man says, I heard black people struggling bad in Mississippi. Black people are not a monolith. Maybe some that, okay. All right. Never been to Brunswick, Georgia. Never been to Brunswick, Georgia. Manny Plays PC says, craziest things I ever seen growing up. My cousin paid a druggie $20 to pew him with a vest on. He flew back and we took off. Oh my God. You and your cousin is crazy. ENT Shop says jail/prison should be a 24/7 military boot camp. Agreed. Gulf Coast Bama says, Gulf Coast, baby, we laid back chilling. Man, I have such a good time down there. I'm about to go down there. I'm about to go to Biloxi. Let me see what's happening in Biloxi. Let me get me a hotel room right now. Get my dates together. And Gmail, cool. See if I can get something popping. We do everything in real time here. See what's happening out here in these streets. Offers. No, we don't want to go there. We want to go to regional. Beau Rivage. Apply. Hotel. Where we want to go? Let's get some dates in this B. Go all November. When is Thanksgiving? Monday through Wednesday. Anyways, we'll figure that out later. I'm not telling them too much. I'm chilling. They don't know. They ain't going nowhere anyway. They still want to go to Miami. You know what I'm saying? They ain't think the 27th is your son's birthday. When is Thanksgiving? Las Vegas is giving up everything. Let me see something. And we're going to continue on with the show in a second. Let's go to Vegas. Hotel. We prefer, let me see. Bellagio, complimentary 4 nights. Aria, 4 nights. Cosmo, 4 nights. I like the Vidara personally. That's my go-to. Friday. No, Monday. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's time to get out of town. We got to get somewhere. Last Thursday of November is Thanksgiving. All right, we'll figure it out. All right, y'all. Let's see. What we talking about next? Let's go over to New York. Y'all want to go to New York? Hurricane season about to be over with. That is true. Let's go over to New York, y'all. Let's see what's happening in NYC. New York ain't been the same, bro. New York is over. New York is done. It's raining here. What is this? I thought I went to number 3. Let's go to number 2. Why is it still up? There we go.
But first, breaking news in a wild scene in Chinatown. Federal agents conducting an enforcement on illegal vending on Canal Street. Newscopter 7 first over the scene at 4 p.m., capturing pushing and shoving in the middle of the street. And right now, we have the first live pictures on the ground.
Eyewitness News reporter Lucy Yang there with brand new video of the chaos that played out. Lucy.
Well, that's right. It was a very tense scene here on Canal Street. Lafayette is behind us. Now, normally this stretch of Chinatown is filled.
Look at the Africans over there. Y'all see the Africans over there selling stuff? They over there.
The vendors on the sidewalk selling all sorts of what we believe are fake designer goods, t-shirts, pocketbooks, perfume, watches, anything, you name it. But today it was a very different scene. You see this vendor behind me packing up their wares right now. They tell me that they have been approached by federal agents this afternoon. The other vendors have cleared out. We believe this is part of an ongoing federal investigation into illegal vending here on Canal Street in Chinatown. We believe ICE agents, Homeland Security, FBI were involved in this joint investigation. We don't know if they were coordinating with the NYPD. We don't have that information at this moment. It did get very hot on the scene here as crowds then circled around the agents trying to prevent them from arresting anyone. There was shoving. We saw someone knocked to the ground. We saw a lot of heated emotions out here. There was a lot of cursing at the officers. There was pushing, and we did see at least one person taken into custody, put in handcuffs. Again, this is part of
Why don't these cowards actually take their masks off?
an ongoing federal investigation into illegal vending. The vendors here behind me tell me they were asked to show their passports to prove that they should be here, that they are here legally. And we don't know where they have taken these people to. We don't know where they've gone at this moment, but we are told by vendors that this has been ongoing today, but it really did get very heated tonight just as we approached the scene.
This has been going on for years. That was the first place that I would have already tackled. I would have tackled New York streets. And you know, you know how bad it is over in New York? Last time I was in New York, which was earlier this year. No, summer of last year. Summer going into fall last year, because I actually did a meetup over in New York City. And I went to New York, and I'm walking down the street in Times Square, mind you. Times Square. That is the place where all of the tourists go. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm walking down the street over in Manhattan near Times Square, because that's usually where I have my hotel at. And it's just gobs and gobs and gobs and gobs of fake handbags all down the street. They don't even hide it. They don't even hide it. They just have a boatload of handbags, fake stuff, fake Gucci, fake Louis, fake all of it. And that junk don't even be looking good. And people be stopping and shopping. The police officers just walk by and they don't say anything about it. And I'm like, so they just can sell, like, and it don't even be like real Americans. It be like Africans and stuff. It be Africans. And they just be selling fake handbags and stuff on the street. And I'm like, y'all just let this happen? Y'all let this get away? What's going on with y'all? I hate fake. I hate fake stuff. I hate fake stuff. I hate fake stuff. And maybe it's just because I'm a business owner, but I hate it when people create the fake stuff of somebody's IP. Now, you can sit here and say something like, yeah, but they billionaires or their companies. So what? That ain't got nothing to do with you. That don't mean that you can pilfer off of somebody because you don't like how much the company is worth or whatever like that. That don't give you an opportunity to steal. That don't mean that Africans can come over here and be selling fake handbags on the street in order to make some money. That's not how it works. If you don't like the brand, then don't shop at it. So you telling me, let me show you how backwards this is. So you don't like them because they making all of this money, but you still want to wear their stuff. You don't like it. You don't like the fact that they make so much money. You don't like the fact that they charge so much for their stuff. You're against capitalism, but you want to buy their bags. Why don't you go and buy somebody's handbag that's local? They got plenty of them. They got plenty of smaller local people. I know here in Detroit, we got some people that's really big and really popping as far as their handbags and all of the stuff that they wear and all of the stuff that they, you know what I'm saying, whatever, they built their own brands. So why don't you, or why don't you actually go and buy something that is closer to your price range? I would rather wear authentic something that's in my price range than a fake something that's outside of my price range. I would rather spend money and wear, and I'm not a brand, I'm not a label whore, right? I like Gucci because Gucci actually reminds me of the 80s. And I love the Dapper Dans. I love that the dope dealers back in the 80s, because that's the, you know, the era that I was born in. I was born in 82. And so I grew up looking at LL Cool J and all of them, and they had, you know what I'm saying, the Kango hats and the Dope Boys and all of them. They wore Gucci, and I like the prints and all of that stuff. So I'm impacted and influenced by the thing that I grew up on. So I love that. It ain't because it's just the label. And I like the fact that Gucci decided that they wanted to be the first high-end retailer that opened up in downtown Detroit, and they came back to Detroit. So I'm with it. I love supporting it. I got people that work over there at the shop, and so I actually like their stuff, but I'm not limited to that. I also wear Levi's. I also wear my own custom shirts. I also like Polo Ralph Lauren when I get a chance to go and pick it up, right? I like black t-shirts that's from Amazon. So I'm not limited to, but I like it. But if I'm going to spend money, then I'm going to get the real thing. I don't see y'all going to get fake Levi's. I don't see y'all going to get this. So I just never understood why people would rather spend money on the fakes instead of spending money on real when you're spending the exact same amount of money. If the label don't mean anything to you, then why you ain't spending your money on something that's more affordable? I'm just keeping it 100. Like, I would prefer to spend my money on authenticity regardless. I got a Shinola watch. I got an Omega. I got Rolexes. I'm working on my first Patek Philippe. I went and bought a Red Wings hoodie yesterday because I like the Red Wings hoodie. I don't understand why people buy fake stuff. That junk is so weird to me, bro.
Breaking news: the chaotic scene unfolding here in New York City. Federal authorities, including ICE agents, conducting a crackdown late today, sweeping through the well-known area of Canal Street in Lower Manhattan. The chaos erupting, traffic halted. Multiple people have been detained at this hour. The raid, part of an operation targeting illegal street vendors. Many are believed to be migrants living in New York City. The area known as a draw for tourists, bargain shoppers, many looking for designer knockoffs. This operation comes amid the increasing federal presence from New York to Chicago to Los Angeles. And it comes just hours after 2 people were shot during an operation in Los Angeles, including a U.S. Marshal. So what led to that incident? But first, the scene in New York City late today, and ABC's Matt Rivers leads us off from Lower Manhattan tonight.
Tonight, an immigration crackdown in New York City as federal agents descended on Canal Street, famous for its bargain shopping and knockoff designer goods, and parts of Chinatown. The raid, part of an operation targeting illegal street vending. The scene turning chaotic as agents made arrests and pushed back the crowd.
And it's gotten a little hairy at points, with people running, people falling down in the street, and federal agents running after them.
The traffic coming to a standstill at the start of rush hour, with cars trapped between law enforcement officers.
The people selling those knockoff goods are often migrants, which means that federal investigations here often include a component of immigration enforcement.
It comes amid heavy federal presence in cities across the country, from New York to Chicago to Los Angeles, where today Homeland Security officials say a U.S. Marshal and a suspected undocumented immigrant with a criminal record were both shot and wounded during a targeted traffic stop.
This is 20th and Trinity. Looks like they wedged the vehicle. Shots were fired. We see the windows were blown out.
DHS officials say agents used a standard pit maneuver to detain the suspect who had escaped custody in the past. They say this time, when the man rammed a federal vehicle trying to evade arrest, officers opened fire, hitting him in the elbow. A bullet ricocheting into the hand of the U.S. Marshal. Both men were hospitalized. Our Matt Gutman right there on the scene.
I just want to give you a sense of where we are. Just down the street, that black vehicle, that's an FBI vehicle. Beyond it is where the incident happened. But right here, that's a church. And on the other side of these LAPD vehicles, right across the street, that's a school.
The suspect, a TikToker known as Richard LA18, is an influencer known for capturing video of these ICE operations in LA, even recognized by the city of LA for his contributions to the community. Last week, this dramatic Border Patrol chase of a suspect through a Chicago neighborhood ended with a pit maneuver, the operation sparking anti-ICE clashes between protesters and federal agents. A federal judge in Chicago, concerned about aggressive tactics, restricting the use of tear gas and ordering agents to wear body cameras.
And David, back here on Canal Street, those street vendors who would usually be out here selling their goods largely clearing out tonight as a result of that raid. The mayor's office saying no city officials were involved in the operation. David?
The mayor has been saying that he's going to fix what's happening in the streets for a long time now. The mayor said that they was going to be cracking down on prostitution that's happening over there in Queens, over in New York. The mayor said that they was going to be out there trying to stop people from selling fake goods and items on the street so that they can actually clean up New York City and make it more suitable for tourists that come and visit New York City. So I don't really want to hear anything about what the mayor is doing. The mayor got these people out here selling fake goods, and they profiting, and they sending all of their money back home, and they also spending money on fakes that come from China. You know what the funniest part about this whole situation is? You know what the funniest part about this whole situation is? Is the people that are the most against what's happening, the people that are the most against what's happening actually would shop and spend more money supporting other countries than they do here in the United States of America. I think that we actually got it. The real insurrection are the people that are trading against the United States of America. You like my hoodie? I mean, you like my my sweatshirt? I love the wintertime. Or not the winter, the fall. I love the fall because I can start wearing more hoodies. I can start wearing more sweatshirts. I can start wearing jackets. I can start wearing all of the stuff that I really want to wear. I love it. I got to rock the Florida Panthers one. I haven't seen the Florida Panthers one. What the Florida Panther ones look like? I try to genuinely stand Detroit stuff, so yeah. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Let me see something really quickly. Just want to double check, make sure I ain't miss nobody, make sure I'm holding y'all down. Hold it down. Read a couple of super chat. I love the United States of America. Gulf Coast Bama says, time to die. Don't tell them nothing. We living below our means and running up a bag. That's where the money is. Gulf Coast Bama says, you misled. You just missed Cruising the Coast this past weekend. Oh, I wanted to go to Cruising the Coast because they got some cars down there that I be wanting to buy. Mr. 15150, shout out to Mr. 15150. I appreciate you, bro. All right, y'all. Let's continue to get it popping. I want to talk about Nike. Nike's comeback strategy, if you guys don't mind. So I haven't tackled the shoe game. I used to be heavy in the shoe game. Heavy into the shoe game. Nike talks about their comeback strategy. Let's get into this, y'all.
Nike is on a mission to get its stride back.
It's the world's largest sportswear company, and in the past few years, it's faced serious challenges. Last year, the company experienced its worst trading day in history, wiping out $28 billion of market cap in one day. Now, it's been about a year since longtime Nike executive Elliott Hill came out of retirement in an effort to turn around the company as CEO.
When we grow sport, we grow the overall marketplace, and when we grow the overall marketplace, I like our chances of growing.
This man is a person who understands sports.
Okay.
And this is about sports. This guy could be the Musk of shoes.
But Nike's stock still currently less than half of what it was during the pandemic peak.
The turnaround, it's a marathon.
The pandemic, let me tell you something about the pandemic numbers, and I warned y'all. First of all, I don't even call it a pandemic. I call it the bandemic, because everybody seemed like they was flush with money. People was getting their unemployment checks. People was getting their PPP loans. There was a lot of finessing, a lot of scamming that was going out during the pandemic, and everybody seemed like they was throwing money. And I told y'all, I said, y'all gonna have to stop. Y'all gonna have to stop blowing money fast. You not BMF. I warn people. Ain't it funny? Yo. The same people that were sitting there. Thank you, Lex. I appreciate you. Look at Lex, please. The same people, I'm going to read that shortly, Lex. The same people that I see crying on the internet was talking about how they never going back into the office because they up now. They said they was never coming back into the office because they up now. And they was flossing and tossing. Yeah, nigga. Hey, bro, let me teach you how to get this money, bro. Yeah, yo, no, we going straight to the dealership. We buying everything, so on and so forth. And I looked at the pandemic the same way that I look at people that always got money during tax season. What's going to happen in July, August, September, October, November, December? And now we are seeing people that the same people that was crying, the same people that was talking big stuff are the ones that are crying on the internet because they didn't invest in themselves. They didn't make the right money plays. They thought that the money was going to run forever. And let me tell you what I know about companies, what I know about real estate, what I know about the economy is that it's always going to do this. Everything is always going to be cyclical. It's always going to be cyclical. It's never going to just be a stable. You're never going to predict it the whole time. But if you can hold on and you can ride the roller coaster, you'll be able to capitalize on the downs when it go back up. The downs when it goes back up. And so you buy more when it goes down. And it's the same thing for these companies. It's the same thing for the stock market. It's the same thing for crypto. It's the same thing with everybody. Everybody always are fearing missing out and then buying it at the wrong time. And so you got to work on consistency. And so when everybody else was running around, you know what I did? I just stayed tight, sat tight. People was investing in the dumbest shit that I've ever seen in my entire life. Man, I'm about to buy into the airline industry. You know what is going on? I said, don't buy into the airline industry. I immediately did a Patreon and showed y'all exactly why we look at the charts and why you shouldn't invest in the airline industry. Oh, man, I'm about to invest in Peloton. Don't do that. Man, but they stock is exploding. Don't do it. 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 Man, I'm about to invest in retail, Macy's. I said, don't do it. If anything, short it. Man, the shoe game is popping. Of course it is. Because they are basically mortgaging their future so that they can get a lot of money right now. And now, and the internet is forever, and so people try to have short memories, but see, I go back and I look at it. That was around the time when everybody was telling y'all how to get hard money loans, and yo, this is how you get into the real estate game. You don't see nobody except for me. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Because see, time tells all. Nobody is getting money in real estate right now. Everybody is dusty. That's the facts. Now, I'm not talking about the whole world because obviously there's some people that's getting money. But all of that dried up. Remember when everybody was telling you to get a big box truck and they was telling you to go and buy a truck? Hey, CDL. Now everybody dusty. Hey, Anton, what's your method? Don't worry about my method. That's for the bag chasers. Everybody disappeared because all of the money dried up. Now they trying to figure out what their next grift is. We don't do that. We're consistent. We make smart plays. And even when it came to the shoe game, everybody was buying and all of this stuff. And I was like, I just stopped. I just stopped altogether because everybody was just, they were saying invest in GameStop. Everybody was trying to sell shoes. Yo, we going to get the latest drops. What you didn't know that this was going to happen? First of all, they went woke. The second thing is it wasn't sustainable. And then third, the money was going to run out. And they got away from the thing that made them sweet in the first place. They got away from one of their number one sellers, Kyrie Irving. And the market is shot. Bro, stuff that would have been going for more than triple of what it's going for now, it's in the bargain bins. Shattered backboards dropped. Bro, they got 1,000 of them. Latest J's, you couldn't catch them. You had to get on the sneakers app. Remember the sneakers app? We had to get on the sneakers app. We had to get on all of these different apps. We had to have different stuff, different software. People was botting, trying to get extra pairs, and we was moving at work. Now you can go and get a pair for less than retail. Almost every single shoe is less than retail. And you know what else happened? I'm going to tell you what else happened in the industry. When we started seeing everybody with our stuff on, we moved upscale. So now I don't mind spending money to get the latest LVs. I don't mind spending money to get my Versace's. I don't mind spending money to get my Balenciagas. One of my favorite shoe brands right now is actually Balmain. And I like the LV runners. I like what Pharrell is doing. So a lot of us moved upscale and we left all of the rest of that stuff to the rest of the people. Some of us just moved upscale because we don't want everybody with our stuff. I'm tired of going out and seeing everybody with the same Jordan 11s. I'm tired of everybody going out and seeing everybody with the same shattered backboards. I bought some shattered backboards at SneakerCon, I think a couple years ago. I bought some shattered backboards at SneakerCon a couple years ago. Then I seen they re-release. I hadn't even worn them yet. I was about to pull them out the other day. Then I seen they drop some shattered backboards. Okay, let me go ahead and put these back up. We want exclusive stuff. We want stuff that everybody ain't got.
Half of what it was during the pandemic peak.
The turnaround, it's
or
a
you went
marathon.
cheaper, correct.
It's not a sprint. And I think that
or they went over to Asics and what's the name of that brand? They went cheaper. They went alternative and cheaper.
Last quarter's earnings results.
In an exclusive interview at Nike's headquarters in Beaverton, Oregon, Hill outlined his vision for the company's path forward.
And ain't nothing wrong with J's.
Against competition.
Nothing wrong with J's.
And how it's innovating its product pipeline. CNBC also got a behind-the-scenes look at the company's sports research lab, where some of its products get their start.
We need to understand our athletes and how they fit into a population. Are you
Nike
endurance?
went
Are you
woke.
explosive? Are you high arch, low arch?
I guess the question for Wall Street that I keep hearing is, are you going to get back to the old days where it was mid to high single-digit revenue
New Balance.
growth,
Yep, that's what it is.
team
New
margins?
Balance.
That's the long-term algorithm,
Yeah.
right? Is that your goal?
Everybody went back to
Absolutely.
New Balance. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to watch a little bit of this. I don't think it really matters what you wear. I just think it really matters how you rock it. It's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. It don't matter if it's cheap. That's what these suckers don't understand, these label whores. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to put stuff together. It don't matter how much it costs. It's not about the brand. And sometimes the brand is dope, but sometimes people just buy stuff because it's expensive. You can't do that. It's the person wearing it. It's how they wearing it. It's how they put it together. It's if it's your style. It's if it makes you feel good. It's if the materials is actually dope and stuff. It's not about if it's just a label on it. It's never been about that. You could be fresher in a pair of Levi's than a person that's wearing a Miri jeans. It's not about whether or not you got a Miri jeans or Purple Label or any of that type of stuff. It's about whether or not it looks good with what you pairing it with. And people don't get that. You can wear a hookup that cost $50 total, pants and well, maybe not 50 at this point, maybe $75 total, because I like Levi's. So my Levi's may be $50, $60, and then my shirt may not even cost nothing. I might have my shirt, get it for free. It's not about what you wearing. I like Gucci because it harkens back to the 80s. So I like the 80s prints and all of that stuff. I will rock a Coogee and because it makes me feel good, because I like Coogee. Coogee came up and it was a thing that we was rocking out with in the 90s, and I still love their sweaters. I don't like I only like the sweater. I don't like the hoodies. I don't like the pants and all of that stuff. Just give me a dope Coogee sweater. I'm going to pull that joint out every once in a while and I'm good. Every once in a while, I throw on a team hookup. You know what I'm saying? I throw on the Red Wings or whatever, because I like this Red Wings layout. I just like the way it looked. I'm feeling red and Red Wings right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's about you. You have to have your own individual thing, your own individual style. Stop clout chasing. Stop trying to be like everybody else, bro.
And the teams are excited about pivoting to this new offense, and it's going to take time for us to get the offense accelerated, not only here from a creation perspective, but in the other 190 countries in which we do business.
Nike in recent years has faced a host of challenges stemming from its decision to pull back from stores, its over-reliance on direct-to-consumer channels, and its focus on classic styles. Critics say a lack of innovation
Talk about it, Angie.
has helped rivals like On Running and Hoka gain market share.
Problem with Nike is On holding.
They should have continued to build their relationship with their retail partners. Nike thought that they was bigger than the program. Nike thought that their brand recognition would allow for them to cut out their partners and cut out the middleman. So they decided to cut out, Snipes, Foot Locker, and they was only gonna get them the basic stuff. Meanwhile, the rest of the shoe companies went to all of these other companies, the Foot Action, and they said, "Hey, we'll take that shelf space." Nike thought that they was only going to be able to sell shoes online and sell in the app. No, you got to have a multi-layered approach. You got to embrace putting it in front of people, and you got to give people the option and the opportunity to be able to buy it directly from you. Should have leveraged it in order to continue to funnel traffic.
True challenger to Nike.
Has the competition gotten tougher since the last time you were here and trying to do that?
Oh, no question that the competition is strong today. I think part of it is because we opened up shelf space and open to buy in the wholesale business, and so we're having to earn that back.
At the center of Hill's turnaround plan is a renewed focus on sports.
My first day on the job, which was October 14th, I stood up on stage, and my first slide had 2 images and 2 statements. We're a sport company, and we're a growth company. We're going back to sport. We're going to put the athlete back at the center of everything that we do.
Inside Nike's 400-acre campus sits its sports research
They got a
lab, where scientists
400-acre
study how athletes move.
I would
Insight
love
that helps
to
it
tour that and
develop
see
new
what's going on.
products.
Everything in here, this entire space, is designed to let us capture data on you no matter where you go.
Nike might be too big,
over
bro.
400 motion capture cameras. We have over 96 force plates.
Another major component of Hill's plan is repositioning the company's internal teams. What does that mean that
They might be
you're gonna
too
put
big.
sport
They got too
at
bloated.
the forefront of everything
Should've
you do?
stayed
Because people
nimble.
think of Nike, that's how it's always been.
Yeah.
So what are you doing differently there?
I think the easiest way to think about it, we have 3 brands, Nike, Jordan, and Converse. Just early September, we reorganized each brand by sport. So think Nike running, Nike basketball, Nike training, etc. We have small cross-functional teams in each of those segments, if you will, of business. And the idea is that the consumers in each of those segments and the competition in each of those segments is different.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that I don't think they're gonna be able to gain their foothold back no more. I think that people want options, and options are good. I'm not beholden to Nike. I'm not beholden to any brand. I think that options are good. I think that Nike is it's gonna be a long road back. They gotta find a new person to carry the mantle. It's only so many retros you can continue to release. They got to figure out how to rebrand themselves, and they got to do it fast because everybody else is taking a lunch. Everybody else is taking a lunch. What up to Lex? What up? All of these women keep on taking care of Tom Dog. All of these women be taking care of Tom Dog. What up, Lex? Says, God bless you, AD. Yeah. Long way ENT says, 80, I caught that Nike peak. I sold at 171 from 69. Oh, you ran it up. Shout out to my girl, Lex. I love Lex. Do the right thing says you get fly. I am fly. Facts. Hello. Hey, how was this? Oh, hey, how you doing?
I'm doing really good. I'm calling you back. You had left me a voice message earlier.
Yeah, you had reached out. Was that yesterday or today?
Well, you reached out today. I reached out yesterday.
Hey, how you doing? It's been a long time.
I'm doing good, man. It's been a while indeed. How are you? How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing well. I don't know. I think I'm about done with the S-Class Mercedes.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that.
What you got for me?
What do you want? What are you looking for? What do you want to replace it with?
Maybe a G63. I don't know if you have any though.
No, I don't. The G63s are backed up about 3 years right now in the order.
3 years on a G63?
Yes, sir.
You don't have no G-Wagons?
No, sir. Nobody's got a G-Wagon right now. If you got a G-Wagon on the floor, that means they want big money over because it's a cancellation. Everything is on order only. If it's a G, it's ordered car. You have to be on that list for a while to get one.
I don't see nothing else that I want from Mercedes right now.
How about the Maybach?
The car or the truck?
Either one. They're both hot. The truck's hot.
I look at it.
Truck. If you're looking for a truck, the G is not, I don't think, nowhere near as luxurious as the Maybach.
Yeah, I don't know. I almost seen it. Almost seemed like they about to redesign it and come out with a new one.
Well, if you're waiting for something that's brand new, it's probably a couple of years away. But it's up to you. It's up to you how you want to do it. You know, I got a lot of stuff. I got some new S classes. I got the new S63 AMG here, which is unbelievable.
I like the S63.
That's a machine. I have one in matte black. It's sitting in my showroom.
All right, now give me a second. Give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna call you right back.
All right, buddy.
All right, my friend. Bye. All right. Well, maybe going to get a new car. I can't believe that the G63s is backed up. That don't even make no sense. The G63s is backed up like that? Mr. Man says, don't settle, wait for the G63. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to buy something just to buy it. I only want what I want. Have I seen the Barabbas? Yeah, I seen it. Let me see something. Let me see what's out here in these streets. Y'all been doing a lot of shopping with me today. Hey, I'm going to be honest with y'all. This is what I do in my spare time. Like, when I'm watching a game, while I was watching a game in Oklahoma City, disappointed me last night. Philip Hook says the G63 ain't even that nice. Well, but Rita like it. Let's see. No. Inventory. Model. There's a G class. There we go. Move all of this bull crap. Got the G580s. No, let's not do G580s. Let's go. I feel like I'm getting finesse right now. Wait a minute. That's not my it's not my zip code. Change location for a let's just go 221. 387. I feel like I'm getting finesse. They got Mercedes of Akron as the closest. Dang, maybe he was right. So he wasn't pulling my leg. So the closest one is in Ohio? Chicago. These is all EVs though. These ain't even the G63s. Let me get off this EV nonsense. G-Class. What's the closest one? Mercedes-Benz of Chicago is the closest location. Wow. He wasn't lying. He was not lying. They got a bunch of them in Chicago. Got to go all the way to Chicago to get it, though. Buffalo, Lober Motors, Mercedes-Benz of Chicago, Mercedes-Benz of Chicago, Mercedes-Benz of Chicago. It's nice, though. This thing is beautiful. I like it. It's pretty dope. I'm not going to Chicago. Nah, I'm good. Nah. But listen, this is what I do. This is what we do. I watch YouTube videos. I look at come to Chicago AD. Look at YouTube videos. And I go and I shop online and I look at what it is that I think that I'm gonna buy, and then I back out like a sucker. So back out like a sucker. So back out like a sucker. Anyways, moving on. Listen, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna try to see if I can get a live stream popping tonight. AD, what you think of those Salomons? What is a Salomon? I've never heard of it before. Honestly, I've never heard of it before. Anton, you like Vans? Not my style. Not my style. If I'm a throw some Vans, I'd rather just throw some Converse, bro. To be honest with you. So, anyways, look at the Mercedes Maybach SUV. No, I'm not feeling it. It don't do nothing to me. Like I said, I'm not about to buy something just to buy it. I actually gotta want it. My daughter get on me all the time, be like, "Dad, we got a bunch of cars that we not even driving. We need to get rid of some of this stuff and replace it with stuff that we really want." And so, yep. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the greatest ever. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Maybe later on tonight. Peace.